Okay, and we are back. So last time we kind of stalled out just a little bit in terms of moving progress on actually getting the mod pack stuff done. We were trying to create that water wheel to power our millstone, but it turned out we were a little short in terms of having the items necessary to actually do that. Um, so we just focused on building a few quality of life things. We had a farm set up quite nicely. We just moved a few things here and there. We made a portal to the hunting dimension. This time, I think we're going to try to move more in the path that is laid out for us. Primarily being getting to tin so that we can make the alloy kiln and form bronze. We can make the alloy kiln right now, and so we need, let's see, kiln bricks. Yeah, I think this is it. So you need this, which requires sandstone and just standard bricks, and you need a engineer's hammer, which is different from the current hammer that we have. We have some other type of hammer, a mallet. That's the one. So we need an engineer's hammer, which is just some copper on a stick. Before we can do any of the alloy smelting, we're gonna need some. First, we'll need it to be day, and secondly, we'll need some tin to smelt with. So I think I'm actually going to go out and do that. And while we're doing that, we'll go and see if we can find a collection of either jungles or wild dogs, because we do need both. There is an object that we now have access to, which is these. So evidently with this, you can it'll give you quite the speed boost, such that like you're faster than even horses, like a really fast horse. And it'll give you an automatic jump boost and maybe a fall damage decrease. I can't remember if that's actually one of them. But this will definitely be something that will be nice to have. And I think we actually have a single wild dog pelt somewhere. Maybe not. Maybe I'm a little crazy. But I swear we killed a wild dog and picked up their pelt at some point. Regardless, we'll have to get some more because it takes at least 3. And I'm not seeing it anyway. So hopefully while we're looking around, we can run into some wild dogs and take their pelts. First things first, before we set off, we have to go craft ourselves some sort of food source. Not crazy on using vegetable. We kind of don't have too many other options. We've got the wheat farm going, but at present we've still only... Oh no, we got plenty here. Okay, so before we set off, I guess we'll mill this wheat into flour. Yes, and then the flour we can just turn into some dough, which we can then cook. And it'll give us a slightly better trade option. So I'll just put in half a stack. There we go. What did our horse eat through that? Let's check how much salt that we currently have, because I do recall running low on that at some point, and I'm not sure if I refreshed it. Yeah, it looks like we did. So last thing we'll need to do is fill this thing up, which means many repeated sprints back and forth from the beach. Where's our water skin here? I know you're here somewhere. So we'll make a few pieces of bread. We'll try to make at least 16, if not the whole 32. And that way, man, maybe I should just make more water skins so I can do more of these at once. I really just hate using them. I was hoping we'd have access to something a little more efficient now that we're in the first stage, but I guess it's still a little too early for that. We could look into the Aqueduct stuff, because that is on the critical. That is one of the upgrades that's not on the critical path for us. creating a channel with the aqueduct on the bottom and any block on the sides. So let's see if that aqueduct, does it explain how exactly this works? I do know it moves water in some way. You know what? Let's check out the wiki. The wiki has exactly nothing to say about it, presumably except for the fact that it exists. Okay. Well, we'll have to figure out exactly how that works when we pick it up. I'm pretty sure that only flows water downhill or directly sideways. If it can make it flow up, that would be nice. We just slap a water source. We just kind of tunnel under the like brick / ground over here. Maybe have it pop out right here and just go back and forth. That would definitely make this a little easier. But that'll be a process for a later day. How's our flour coming along? We've got 8, and I think we have 4. Yep, 4 bits of salt. But we've still got an excess here. Okay, and we can only stick 4 in there all at once. 4 bits and bobs. Oh, there we go. This is definitely more efficient than having to do each of them one at a time. And I can't see that it's working like the mill does, where it drains away your saturation either. So it could be a decent alternative. Let's see if we've got another set of 3. I just want one more. How are you doing? 81, 87. You're not performing efficiently, my friend. There we go. So this should give us, oops, plenty to throw on the grill. I don't actually know if you need an open hand to do this, but you know, it makes sense in a sort of role-playing way for me. So I'm going to stick with it. And that will be completely out of water, but it will also be finished with what we've got in our inventory. I think we stick this, we just have to stick it on the grill, yes. Everybody knows that grilling bread is the correct way to make it. You don't stick it in an oven or anything. Enclosed cooking mediums are for the witches. Alright, I can't reach it from the window too. It looks like our wheat farm is coming along pretty nicely. The wheat will be important to raise our grain, because it's either that or rice, and wheat can be generally used for more things, so I kind of want to stick with that. And good. Yep, that's topped off. We'll fill this one more time. I think we figured out last time that it's 3 blocks out into the water is where it becomes self-sufficient, where it can refill whatever's lost, whatever's sort of left in there. That is very splashy. Okay, and oops. Press Alt F4. It's really cool. I've been around the block a little longer than you, my friend. I was doing this to your parents. Little glitchy. It worked out. We've got a couple pieces of bread for when these wild berries run out, which is going to be now, I suppose. Let's go. Whoa, what was that sound? There, Rana? Yep, there it is. Look at that guy. A real strapping entrepreneur here. Well, we picked up some gravel from that other base. We're getting a little... Actually, we're doing pretty well on worms for our other strainer over there. But it is nice to have some more vines. We don't need them for the hunting portal anymore, since we've got that all set up. But vines are never a bad thing to have. I think you can use them in plenty of crafting recipes. Yeah, lots of stuff. Apparently you can make traps with them. You can turn vines into vines with a saw. Not sure about how that one works. And they're used in a Necronomicon ritual. That'll be the Abyssal Craft stuff that we will get into. Hopefully this episode, if we make good time. Hopefully this stream. Oops, I forgot that this is a civilized mod pack where we can just right-click to get this stuff out. And that'll be our wheat farm completed. We are full up there. How's our beetroot coming? I think we were just about complete here as well. The beetroot does turn straight into cooked beetroot, though I'm sure it can be used in more objects. I ate one of them? Okay, I didn't put that input in, I swear, but the game certainly thinks I did. There we go. Fully mined out. And hopefully those bees are helping those patches grow faster. Because I believe it said it was a 4x4 that they would ensure grows a little faster than is standard. Okay, we've got our seeds. I forget what we said we could use these for. Biomash. That's the thing. Or theoretically fuel. Or even plant oil once we get to industrial stuff. But that will be a long, long ways off. Biomash is used for fertilizer, which we can just use to trade out for certain things. Evidently, I'm actually not super versed on the uses of all that sort of stuff. But that'll be an adventure for a different day. Looks like a horse is done grinding all of the flour. 32 is not quite in a set of 3. But it will do. We also need someplace to store. I think I'll just throw them in here. Seeds and our extra beetroot. Maybe we'll take the plant fibers out and stick the beetroot right next to the full stack that we already have. I hope that the ratios here... Oh yeah, so I guess it does actually need to be with an empty hand. I hope that the ratios here work out even once we get the two remaining flour to the 1 salt. Because if not, we'll have to grind a single extra piece of wheat, and that just sounds like a hassle. Not that anything in this age is not a hassle. Oh no. Well, we're going to have to deal with that now. That is going to be an inconvenient stain on our otherwise pristine water on this end. Pull up. Yep. I think that should be enough to get the rest of our flour turned into dough. Okay, and now we see if this works out. Shoot, it does not. There we go. Okay, so we'll just turn that back down by the water. The good old-fashioned way. And we'll stick the extras up here so they can start cooking. Stand out nice and far in the water. Throw the dough in like so, and fill this up while we wait. Okay, that's all full. This is our last, I'd say bag full. It's sort of a bag. It's like a pouch. What does a bladder fall under? I think that's closer to like a pouch than a bag. We'll stick this back from whence it came, which I'm entirely certain it's not from there. I think it's up here somewhere. Yeah, there it is. We'll stick these plant fibers into this chest, because why not? Ooh, we've got some wolf meat. We also don't need meat, though, because our protein's pretty good. We've still just got to bring up grain. I wonder if we can turn this into anything that brings up our fruit or veggies. Or our fruit or... Actually, just would be fruit. It doesn't look like it, unless I'm missing something out here. Yep, doesn't look like anything specific. The best option that we've currently got access to is the apples right now, but since we don't have an apple tree, we don't really have a sure way of finding any. Next best would be a melon or grapes, but I don't know where one can get grapes, nor frankly what they look like. That is sort of a mystery to me. So we're going to have to take things as they come. If we find them out in the wild, that's totally fine. I think we found wild berries somewhere. I think we picked up some wild berry bushes specifically. So maybe putting those into a farm would not be a bad option. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, here they are. So could we just plant these down and have them function, if not necessarily in those words? Will they grow berries? Maybe. Let's clear this area, I suppose. Man, I can't wait till we get a water bucket so we can finally clear all these bits of grass and flowers without having to manually smack them all away. Let's see. They look alive. They don't look like they're not alive, that's for certain. This isn't that far away, but it'll do. Canola, which turns into nothing. Turns into oil. But we'll store it. I think we've already got some elsewhere. Do we not have some elsewhere? I swear we had canola. Canola seeds up there. Uh-oh. There we go. What do we take out? What do we have with us that we didn't have before? Cobblestone walls. Oh, and there's the actual canola itself. You know what? I'll just switch those around. There we go. Everything's right next to each other as it should be. So, our bread should be done by now. There it is. We have got everything here settled. We've got a fair bit of food. We've got some wood in case of emergency. Let's head out. I do want to mark the copper deposit that we found over here, just so we don't lose it. We know it's somewhere in this direction, or rather, I keep it in my head that it's somewhere in this direction. But the exact location of it is something that is foreign to me, so I want to mark that on the map before we get too distant from anything. Plus, it's just a good idea to mark up maps, you know? Collecting things by reflex, which is fine. Especially you fellows. You will be moved back to a lovely sort of free-range bush factory. More beets. And maybe I shouldn't go too overboard in collecting plants, considering that I do have a limited amount of space, and we are off on an adventure. We'll toss the hemp seeds out. Yeah, that'll be fine. We can just eat these raw. So what I'm looking for right now is a jungle, which I sort of doubt we'll find. But if not a jungle, then some tin on the surface that we can find a vein from. Because we need tin to make copper, I believe. Tialite. Shoot, do you make... Well, speak of the devil. Cool. That was a lot closer than I thought it would be. Yep, and it's straight down here. So, tin is going to be necessary for bronze, creating a bronze alloy in the alloy kiln. We've already got our bronze deposit over there, over by the beach side. But for tin, we hadn't found any until we stumbled upon this, luckily. Oh, it's a cave. Okay, I don't know how safe I feel about that. Kind of afraid that at any moment this is gonna collapse. And we also don't have any torches to light it up with. Okay, let's resurface here since we're not that far away. Oh, and the sun's going down. We'll jog back to camp. We'll make ourselves... Ooh, a bush. We'll make ourselves a few torches. A few of the Totemic Torches, since we haven't found any... haven't found any coal yet for the proper Minecraft torches. That'll be something we can look into next. Finding a vein of those, because that'll be important for actually firing the kilns instead of just using charcoal all the time. But I think that should be... I guess that was our adventure. We adventured basically into our backyard, and we and we found exactly what we were looking for. Well, one of the things we were looking for. We didn't find the jungle. Yeah, you just stay in the water where you're nice and easy to smack. We got more bones. Sweet. What's up, Buffalo? No, we haven't talked in ages because we don't really need you anymore now that we have access to glue and sticks for our gears. Okay. We've got these torches. We don't want these torches. Do we have spare sticks out here? We do. Not very many, though. Hello, you. So I think we'll stick... Where are you coming from? Get out of here. Oh, there are more of you. I dislike the fact that they're spawning more commonly with armors. Not only does that mean they don't despawn in the sun, it also means that they are more annoying to kill as well. We are well good on levels. Okay, so I'll take maybe 8? Yeah, 8 should be good. Okay. Ah! There we go. The dragging is a little laggy. Sometimes it takes a bit more than you... Oops. A bit more than you wish. Toss everything back into chest. We've got rice seeds somewhere. Don't you lie to me. Oh, we've got 64 of them, that's why. A singular mushroom? Sure. Let us toss the singular mushroom down and away. And by that, I mean into another chest. Oh, we've got a worm from somewhere. I don't think we dug a piece of... Oh, no, we dug down to get to that tin cluster from before. And some andesite. Gross. I hate everything with the possible exception of diorite from those 3 ores that were added in default. It's just worse cobblestone, you know? Sure, mushrooms in there. Keep... no, we'll toss wild berries in there too. Keep the bushes on us. Tin. Yada yada. Yada yada yada. We're good. We'll get our grain slowly back. I could put in another net into the strainer to the left here. We honestly weren't using much of the material that it was spitting up. Oh, there's a creeper over here too. Grab the shears. Let's neuter this creeper so we can't explode. Where'd the shears go? There you are. Hey, you. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Tried to do us a sneaky. There we go. Merge, and time to plant these now. Shoot, we're getting sidetracked. We came back to make torches. We've got a collection of sticks. We've got plenty of fibers. Here, if we have any whole fibers... Oop, nope. Doesn't look like it. So we'll take these and turn them into prover stuff. Plant twine. Stick them on top. Sure, we'll just make 10. Then stick this in a crafting bench. Oh, shoot, we need to light them first. I do very much want to go out looking for a good coal vein, because the veins in this mod pack are really big, so hopefully they'll take care of our coal needs for a little while. And secondly, because I'm so sick of using these terrible torches that need to be lit or doubly crafted every time. Yes, like so. I think that gives us enough left over. You both full? Yes. This will give us enough sticks left over to turn these soon-to-be lit torches into Totemic Torches. There we go. We've got 14 torches. It's enough to light everything up. We're not waiting for anything back here right now, except for our crops to possibly grow. So let's go back to the tin and see if we can actually find the thing. Because so far, we've just found that cave, which wasn't what we were looking for. That's kind of just in our way. I didn't see any... I saw some grass down there, so I think it's just one of those types of caves. But I didn't see any tin that we were looking for. It did say it was below, and it hasn't led us wrong yet for the sample size of 1. So I do believe that it is there. I just have to find the stuff. Shoot, which necessitates finding the little hole we made in the middle of a field of tall grass. Oh, is this it? Yes, it is. Okay. Lesson learned. Map marked. Tin. There we go. Toss torch over here. Shoot. How are we going to build downwards here? We can't really. It also looks like we're really far from the nearest wall. Maybe if we dig out like so? Wow, what is this cave generation? This is kind of wild. Okay. Light it up. We got some marble. Keep our shears on us? We did not. But luckily, we're high up enough that they shouldn't be able to hit us while we smack them. We have the high ground. That fellow is a little faster than I thought he would be. There we go. And last one that's noticed us so far. Okay, so where was our spiral staircase coming down? It was like here-ish? Uh-oh, I hear a spider. Where are you, you creepy bugger? Can't see him. I think it was like here-ish. Let's just double check. Yep. So let's build a little cobblestone staircase. Mostly because I don't want to have to deal with running across that every time. Oh, there he is. You're stuck, aren't you? Good. Ah, he's not quite stuck. Okay. This is coming along. I'll have to break it, kind of going down. Yes. So this will go across like so. Ah! And then we'll be good. There we go. Sort of. Here. Yeah. It's not the prettiest staircase, but it functions. And that's what we need. And there we go. That's that. Oops. You go back. It's to limestone. Is there... Yep, still down further. This dowsing rod does go 48 blocks down, so it could be a relatively distant trip in this direction. We are picking up some pretty rocks that we could use to build another slightly nicer house once we move out of our current shack. I really don't want to get into that until I have some sort of idea of what kind of design I'm looking for. I think I've mentioned before that I am really not a constructive genius here. There we go. We've reached the 10. But yeah, I am not a very good builder when it comes to that sort of thing. So I don't really want to start onto a project until I've got a sort of idea planned out in my head. And since I do basically everything on stream, I don't think I've played this without you guys watching. You guys being a relative. I don't want to sit down and bore you guys while I work through my ideas out loud, because that'll take a good long while. That will absolutely take ages. How many do we have? We have 18. I think I'm going to go for another full stack like we did with the copper. I don't want to wear out the daylight too much, because we are working on a sort of time schedule here. Yeah, look at this. This is an absolutely massive vein. This is perfect for what we need. We'll stick torch there, sure. You know what? We'll stick a torch out when it's not on. Oh. I was going to say where it's not on tin, more tin, but that kind of didn't end up panning out. How are we doing? 49, 51. We'll come out just in time to restore our stone pickaxe. This time we do have a sure way up. We've left those pieces of tin here. So actually, we've got cobblestone, so we may as well take them down and replace them. There we go. What's our count at? Ah, we went one over. Quick, throw it back. Nah, I'm kidding. We'll use it up. We'll use it up eventually. Now we just have to do the dizzying climb of spinning in repeated circles forever. Huh? Skeletons with horns. You aren't supposed to be around anymore. Do I want to seal this up? I kind of do. And we do have random spare materials that we're not using. I just want to make sure that I don't get shot off when the skeletons eventually upgraded to ranged weapons instead of the fists and horns that they're using now. Oh, he can actually hit me now. Uh-oh, that's a problem. Well, that's annoying. I thought the trumpet limited their attack ability, but evidently that is not so. We'll just use all of the random bits and bobs we picked up earlier. If we need them, we can always come back. And then we'll start using our cobblestone here. Oh shoot, we will need to fix the lighting situation in a quick moment. Because this will definitely be dark enough for there. We didn't light up. Yep, creepy cave noises. I gotcha. There we go. I think I'll move it down here. And that should keep that lit up sort of well enough. Not quite enough cobblestone to block it all the way up, but enough to call it good enough. We'll poke holes in here just so we can see out. Oh, we can see the vistas. But hopefully such that they can't see us. Let's see, this way up? Yes. Tear down the roof a little bit. Oh no, we tore down a stairwell. Oh, a lighted stairwell at that too. Okay, you. Perfect. I think that's good. We can't fall out anywhere. Nope. No 2x to come murder us. Nope, we're good. Okay, we are set. Time to continue rotating repeatedly. Oh, and we spun in the opposite direction here. And I'll throw a torch here. Because we've got it marked. Since we're already out here, I do want to mark out where we found the copper. As we watch mobs spawn in front of us. Which is over here. Ow. Okay, I'll just hop into the hole. Oh, they're following me down the hole. Okay. Eat up, eat up. There we go. And I'll just get all the way to the bottom here so that we can assuredly say we are safe. And mark our next mining location for copper. There we go. Now we can head up and back. Where are we at? There we go. All right, just keep running. Don't turn around. Don't look back. We do not have the weapon durability to do that sort of thing. I wonder if we'll be able to use those copper ingots to make copper tools. I don't know if they'll be much better than the bone tools that we're currently using. I believe the bone tools mine at iron speed at present. But we do have an excess of copper, and we've got more copper down in the mine right now. Maybe we'll use it for something else once we start expanding out, but we can always go and grab more. And that copper vein seems very much untapped in terms of the total amount of copper that's possibly in there. Get our bread out. All right, sweet. This is not my bedroom. My bedroom is a tent. Though I could actually sort that out. We'll see how much we've got. Oh, we've got a whole pallet here. There we go. So what we can do with all this wheat we're picking up, beyond just making food, is we can make a hay bed. I think technically it's a leaves and hay bed. There we go. So this should, if we turn this into hay and we use our flint to grab some leaves off of the trees, bring us off one of the advancements over here. Crunchy pillows. Yeah, a leaf bed. So if we look that up, we just need any sort of tree leaves and hail bays, which are made pretty much the same way they are in normal Minecraft. Oh, we've got our friends coming to visit. So let's take our extras where extras are to go. Shoot. Okay, we've got a little more than extra right now. Yes, this goes in there. You know what? Spread. There we go. We'll stick the marble in here. And we have the string pile. Let's deal with our unwanted visitors. So let's double check our tools. So can we make any more paxels? We can make this once we get black quartz, and that looks like it just has everything in it. And it has a mining speed of diamond, actually. But black quartz is something we'll have to go to the beneath for, and it looks like the only paxel we can make is still just with the bear claws. We haven't seen any bears. But let's look for pickaxes. Can we make copper and bronze? So copper looks like it's still mining level of iron, but the bronze appears to mine at diamond level. And bronze is only one step up from where we're at right now. But we do have to get our kiln set up first. So we've gotten the... Yes, we have the tin. We've got the copper. Now let's get the alloy kiln built up. Shortly after, doing like we said, getting some leaves off of the trees to make the bed. So we just need 3 of you. Man, these flint shears are really sticking in there for the long haul. We haven't used them too much, but they've still got plenty of durability left despite that. Or because of that, I suppose. Here we go. We'll stick it in this corner. We'll be nice and toasty by the cauldron fire. I hope you aren't flammable. I hope that doesn't spread. Nothing in here that we've had before looked particularly flammable. Even these have water in it, and our chopping log is ways away. Considering it's made of leaves, could actually be a problem in future. For now we'll be fine. And ultimately, even if our bed does burn up, we have this tent. Okay. So let's get the alloy kiln stuff going. We need these blocks from Immersive Engineering, which requires sandstone and bricks. Do we have sand laying around? I know we've used it for some stuff, but I don't recall how much we have left. Oh yeah, we've almost got a full stack here, and I believe that still should just be, yep, like that. So we need 8 blocks of these. It's a 2x2 by 2. That means we need 16 total sandstone. Shoot, and we're actually short of that. Let's see if we can find a sand... Shoot, how do I repair you? We'll see. Let's see if we can find any sandstone deposits laying around. I don't want to really mine out the beaches again, just because then we have to deal with the inconvenience of flowing water everywhere. Could go out this way. Could mine out those beaches. That would be far enough away that it wouldn't be much of a problem. In fact, you know what? I hate these reeds so much, I'm going to do it over here. Suck it, rush plants. What did you ever do for me beyond providing me important material to survive with? But you slowed me down and mildly inconvenienced me, so you are getting your due. Oh, and we've broken our trowel. How do we repair this? What did we use to make the trowel anyway? Flint. We have flint somewhere. I saw it drop. We use it to repair? Yes, we can. Fantastic. And this thing mines at iron level. No, diamond level. So it's actually super cheap to use and repair, which makes it a fantastic replacement for the shovel, especially since it gives us worms, which we can use in our strainer trap. Okay, perfect. How much sand do we pick up? Stack and a little bit. Seems like a perfect amount for me. will not come to this area again. Well, not to come too close to it so we can't observe the destruction of our path. We'll go take this back with all the rush seeds and stems and whatnot that we picked up. And remerge everything. Okay, hold up. That merged way more than I thought it would. Where did the excess go? We only had one stack of... No, we didn't. We had 2 stacks of sand. So we did already have enough. All right, well, we have a stack and a little bit extra. Yeah, that's 64. So we've got the sandstone. We've got... Oh, no, now we need clay. We definitely do not have enough of that to turn into 16 bricks. So we're off in search of another clay batch. Maybe there's some at the bottom of the river? There is a bit. And there is a rock formation over there, so we won't have to mine. Hopefully. Okay, it reaches a single piece. But even underwater, with the diamond mining speed from this trowel, it is still moving. We just need to return to our rock safe haven to fill up on air. Oh, not even. We've actually mined all of that out. So, if we throw this in the kiln, maybe the grill. If we can do it on the grill, that'll be faster. We can turn this into brick. Shoot, and it just looks like the kiln does it. So we'll take 16 of these and we'll turn them into some bricks. There we go. Yep, and that is in the correct position here. Let's merge everything back together. We need to find more place for the rush stems. We've got flint. It's kind of inconvenient that these shelves don't consider themselves chests. I guess they are for decoration traditionally, but they're an excellent form of storage, as I suppose shelves usually are. So it's a shame that they don't conform to the inventory management standards. Okay, we're good. Let's fix up our picks and whatnot. Shall we? Maybe we'll fix it up just a little bit. I don't want to get it too much, especially if we're coming upon bronze. Because I don't want to have to waste our bone despite having all of these bones to fall back on. It's just an efficiency thing, you know? Okay. So, the last thing we need is that hammer. The engineer's hammer. And that is done with 2 copper ingots, some sticks, and a piece of string. Yeah, just traditional string. So let's find all of those. Here's our copper ingots. We just need 2. We've got no leftover sticks. So let's throw in 8 stack into here, planks. And we still need our string, which is up here, of which we need a single one. So if we put it in like we saw in the... Nope, we're still missing the sticks. But if we put it in like we saw in the diagram, we're doing the research, it should make it like so. There we go. And this, I believe, is just used for smashing machines together. There are more machines than just the kiln that we're about to make. But at the moment, I think the only one we have access to with this right now is the kiln. I'm not super versed with this mod. I really any of the mods that we're coming into when we're coming up into this Bronze Age. This is definitely the first that I've gotten with this mod pack. So we're going to be learning a few things on the fly. If anybody's watching at work, I will let you guys know when you are free to turn back to doing your work, because I will just be reading stuff out loud. I'll have to be reading through all of the manual books that we've been picking up. Considering we're getting a kiln, we don't have room for it in this building. And I do want to expand out to make a proper sort of collection of buildings to function as a pseudo village. So maybe we construct another building somewhere. We've kind of blocked ourselves in with those trees, I'm starting to realize. So maybe we chop them down and build across the way? That's what's happening here? We could use the wood. We are getting a little lower on our red cedar planks. I don't think we have any in store either. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. So yeah, maybe we go for that. And heck, we can construct our new building out of them if we need. We don't have a wooden building yet. We've got our trusty old green schist shack. We've got, with the light gray dyed cobblestone that I still think looks really awful. We've got our dirt hut to represent our hunting dimension portal. So yeah, let's go for a red cedar wood build with our house here. If we can find where the log ended up. Here it is. Oh, and I'm probably going to run out of axe durability while we do this as well. Come on, give it to me. Here we go. These last two have been a little shorter than the previous ones. Usually I have to hop up a bit. I am certainly not complaining, though. There we go. This will be when we have to hop up for sure. Yep. Some call me clairvoyant. I call myself somebody with eyeballs. But, you know, I'll stick with the clairvoyant thing because it sounds more impressive. Is that our last one here? No, I think we have a few more. At least one. Oh, will our axe hold out for it? Signs point to yes. Oh, and it just held out for it, too. Perfect. Okay, we've cleared out some space over here. Could clear the oak, too. No, we'll try to build. We'll chop down this last remaining oak, which I'm not sure how that one got out of line. Let's see. Surely we have saplings somewhere. No, no, we do. We just have them up in a shelf. So let's fix up our axe just in case we need to mine something quick like. Grab our bricks out of there. Oh, and we got the clay barrel extensions. I think we just did that for... Place it on top of a barrel to increase the amount of liquid. Yeah, I think we just did that for the actual achievement there. Where did we stick our barrel classic? Here it is. I believe this just holds water. So it functions exactly as that bucket over there does. I guess we'll stick it on the other side here. Does that actually stick on top? Uh-oh. Barrel is empty. There we go. Can we? Yes, we can. So we've just got an excessively tall pipe leading with no space between it and the rooftop. It does not fill up with water in any way. But we can grab out of it somehow. Couldn't tell you exactly how. Oh, look at that. Boy, it would be nice to look down into there and see exactly how much we've got in there. I think it said it held 4 buckets total, and I think 1,000 mil buckets. If judging by general conversion rates, I'm pretty sure that turns out to a single bucket. So we've now got 12 extra buckets of water in our house, in addition to the, I believe, 8 that we currently know. Another inconvenience, but no, in addition to the 8 that is stored in that bucket, and I guess the 4 that's the 3 that's stored in our basin already. Man, we are really creating a flowing vortex pool right there. Forget it. Let's lean into it. We'll trap the fish via water swirling by our shore. I hope theoretically, once we get to making a bucket, which we should be able to do sometime in this age, we'll be able to fix all of that. Oh? Is that a glitch, or is it? I suppose you can't really tell unless we relog back into the world. It's 7. Wait, hold up. We're at 8. It is now filled up. Can we keep filling it here? 9? Yeah, okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. Yep, it's making more issues out there. I'm fine with that. 10, and then 2 more, and we are done. That one's still filling back in. Okay, we're good. We're still good. I was kind of worried that we were getting a little too close to our farm and that it would consider taking it away from what would normally be fillable tiles out here, but it looks like that is not a problem. 12, we are full up. Perfect. Okay. Oh, and the sort of bug that we had went away. So now that we have this, we can, set these like so. Oh, and they make 2 each. Of course they do. Okay, so we have spare brick and some spare sandstone. Let's get that house built. We'll just make a little shack for now, because we don't quite require the whole thing to be like a massive building yet. Oh shit, can I throw you guys anywhere else? Nope. Looks like you're going in there. And the fluid bladder is going back up top here. Let's figure out what to do with this building that we're going to make. So let's see. If we want a 2x2, I think we'll want at least 8, so we've got room on the sides. I don't know if any other machines connect to this yet. But I think I might move the melter in there as well, just so it's not sitting out in the open. So if we want an interior of like 8-ish by 8-ish, want an exterior of 10 by 10. I think we'll start by making it straight across from our current house, because that interior is definitely 8 by 8, and we'll pound it out here, let's say. So let's kind of build the structure of it first. Oops. That is a 1, 2, 3 for the height of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and... But I can't. The and is a number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good. We're good. Everything is fine. I can count. Yeah. What the heck? We'll make it a little taller too. Not like that, though. Like that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we will have to cut down that tree, as I expected. I'm sorry, nature, you can't stop the spread of industry. There we go. You gonna disappear? There we go. And just line these up. 1, 2, and 3. And we're good. Okay, we'll take a quick nap so we can nap the night away. Hopefully I don't spawn inside our bucket tower that we've made immediately between us and the cauldron. So I guess this is a good way of preventing our bed from catching fire. This stuff going, and let's start figuring out what we're going to do to fill in the walls here. I think I'll want... Well, I want something plentiful, as is the tradition. We've got more green chests, but I don't really want to use that. See if we can toss some of these flowers down out of the way. See, I'm not a bad industrialist. I do replant the flowers that I tear out of their homes and remove from their pleasant locations. I don't want another green schist building. I think it'll look much too identical to this one. But I don't really have anything else that I could build out of, barring just using the wood planks. Limestone, we could do that. Or we could use slate. I think we'll go for limestone, actually. We'll go out in while specifically looking for limestone. But since we're going to do that, we'll forget about the actual building of the building process. And we'll just do that. This is wrong. Something here is wrong. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are both out one too far. It's not centered, and therefore it is not neat und tidy, which I have explicit demands for it to be so. Okay, you please. Okay, it stayed as is, which is perfect. Because, where'd our hammer go? There it is. I believe this will be smack dab in the center of the room. Well, in the center of the wall back here. Haha! And we have it. So, we can now smelt two metals together. We use solid fuel, so coal or charcoal, something like that, which is good. I think I will take some of our cedar wood that we chopped down here and turn it into charcoal, which we can then grind. I think we'll take, let's call it, yeah, 4. I think that should take it one by one. If we grind it in there, it will become 4 charcoal? 8 charcoal? 9, maybe? Let's see. Charcoal. So how do we make you? Grindstone. Yeah, 1 low-grade charcoal to 4. Which should be enough to melt down our copper and tin. So if we look for... Shoot, where did our manual go for that? Do we have a manual for it yet? Making a journal, I think. Windmills, blah, blah, blah. Stoked cauldrons, kilns. shoot. I don't think this is the correct stuff. I do like the aesthetic title, though. It's very aesthetical. Yeah, I'm thinking this is not the correct guide. Materials and you, maybe? Tools, smelter. Okay, so this is looking like what we're going to need. Oh, but this is an entirely different alloy tank. Hold on a moment. Yeah, this isn't right. Tinker tank? No? These are things from way past where we are right now. So maybe these are fuller stuff. Welcome to the second edition of Materials and Use, Surviving the First Day and Beyond. Sadly, it looks like some pages were lost. This book is currently incomplete, but it contains all tool materials and modifiers. Later versions will contain more information, so be sure to check back occasionally. Also, if you're wondering where copper, aluminum went, T-Construct only adds cobalt and ardite ore to the nether, but does not generate natural ores anymore. Does, however, support any mods that adds them automatically. Yeah, there will be some crossover from the other mods that we have. This can be, yeah, much more in-depth when we get to this, but sadly for that sort of stuff, we need plates. We need sort of, shoot, how do you call them? Guides? Who knows? Essentially, we need plates that will sit on top of our smelting table here, and we don't have on top of our casting table. We don't have any of them yet. We don't have access to that. But we want to see. Yeah, so we need this sort of thing, and we won't be able to get that until at least stage 2 to get all of that. That's why we have this casting bucket on the other side. As well as the stone smasher to smash all of the objects into ingots. We've got these sort of melted down. There are currently 3 ingots in here, 3 smelting. So I think if we put another piece of charcoal in there. Do we have spare charcoal? Doesn't look like it. Though we do have charcoal in here. Shoot, let's grind this down first. Oh, sweet, and it took the whole stack. We'll fill up our casting basin. We'll fill that up to full with 9. And then we shall move all of this into our new building, I think. And we'll also use the rest of this charcoal to turn our tin and copper into bronze. So if I look at molten bronze, they could do, shoot, we need our, here it is. So we need 3 copper to 1 tin. We need to have the ratio correct. And that will give us 4 bronze ingots. And it looks like we can do it with tin dust as well. I don't think dust is made by anything. Oh, evidently, if we have a crusher, which we definitely do not have access to. Crusher, yep. Then we can double our the amount of ore we get per each ore block. There we go. Let's see, are you heating up? Maybe. Let's see. Let's just hold our mouse over here. Aha, there we go. So we are making progress. As long as we have 3 of any type of tin, or of any type of copper, and 1 of any type of tin, whether it be ore or the dust from the crusher, we should be able to translate that into our bronze. And how's this coming along? You're out already. Okay, and hopefully once it hits 9, we can cast it into the block over here. I was wondering why you want the internals to be 8 by 8, so we'll make the walls 10 by 10. Hold up, no, that's how that works. Because if the walls are 10 by 10, right, then the exterior of it is going to be 5 by 5. If you move every block in diagonally, it'll be 8 by 8. I just happened to miscount. I made it 11 by 10. So that was correct math. I will defend my decision making there. That was definitely the correct option for me to take. I'll stick one more piece of charcoal in there. Will I? Yes, I will. Yes. Yes, I will. Because I want all of this to get smelted to its fullest. And this smelts for apparently 32 seconds. I have no idea how long this takes to smelt. Yeah, it just doesn't say. Shoot, I may actually not even have enough with the amount that I've currently put in there. I'll put some sticks in there maybe. Because I don't want to have to keep using up all this charcoal. And the reason that I'm doing this right now is just so that I can get, oh my goodness. Okay, that's going way faster. The reason that I'm doing this is just so I can get the ingots like properly out there. So that there's nothing left over when we break this off. Oh my goodness, this is going way too fast. Please, please all melt. I don't want to use... Oh, we can use plant fibers. Oh my... Okay, we can't use plant fibers. Actually, you know what? Sure we can. What the heck? We're not using them for anything anyway. One, 2, 3. We're good. Oh, it's become nighttime while I sat there staring at my smelting inventory. But yeah, I just want to cast out that molten copper in there. Because if we leave it in there and we break all of this down, then it will just disappear into nothing and it'll kind of be a waste. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Are you here to give me inventory? Or experience, rather? Yes, you are. We've left our proper hammer, or our mallet, because it's not technically a hammer, here. And we've got 2 of them, because it gave us one by getting the achievement, which I hadn't realized. There we go, and we've got our ingots. So, let's see. Got our ingots here. We'll just store this temporarily. We've got charcoal, which should all be ground up. This is completely emptied and completely cool despite the visual effects. So let's break all of these apart. Oh, evidently that the faucets just kind of sit there. And move this setup over inside the bones of the building that we are making. So we need... See, we'll put it up against... No, we'll just put it here. Put the heater down first. The melter goes up top. Faucet will drain out the sides. Yes, out the sides. Put the casting basin on this side and the casting table on that one, and we'll stick a stone anvil in front of it. Yeah, I think that looks good. And we can set up our auto feeder up on the top of it. Ah, you're sideways. Uh-oh. Where'd it go? Don't smelt it. There we go. Now it's facing the right way. And thanks to the higher roof that I decided to install, we're good on that too. So we need to not cast any more copper. We've got enough copper to make the tin that we'll need. Or to match the tin that we'll need. Do we? We've got 12. Yes. Oh, no, it'll convert anyway. So we'll grab that tin out. And we just need... I guess we'll need 9 no matter what, because we need our alloy. Or we'll need the full block to break down so we get the ingots to make the alloy. And let's slap our charcoal in there. There we go. I do wish we could make this into... Oh, we can make this into charcoal pieces. So if we just... Yep, there we go. The charcoal pieces will burn for exactly 1/8 of a piece of coal. So if we put them in, there should be 0 waste as to how long they burn. At least I know that's how they function in furnaces. Maybe here it's a little different since it's a slightly different time frame. It uses temperature instead of items smelted. But theoretically, it should go. Oh, and that's a lovely animation too. Theoretically, they should burn only as long as there's something to be burned in the tank. And again, we left our mallet. I think I will end up digging up this terracotta. That's sort of in the way of everything. I want to put in dirt paths everywhere so we can run sort of faster back and forth between our buildings, especially since we've moved all of that sort of stuff in there. I think we may move this in there as well. But before we do that, grab our mallet and our copper. How you doing? You're doing well. You are completely paused. Let's tip you over and pour you out. Perfect. Just enough to make a block. Let's slap you on our smashing bench. There we go. So if I understand this correctly, if we put this in here with 3 tin and set it alight, it should convert these into 4 bronze, because it'll take 1 tin and the 3 copper and just convert those without any loss. So let's see if our concept comes out correct, and I'll just watch it for that long. I think with this amount of... Yeah, there we go. We got it. So with that amount of material, we should be able to have enough tools, enough to make a full set of tools, I'm hoping. Because all the... tools apart from the garden trowel that we're using. Because all of the bronze tools mine at diamond speed, which will just be a nice little quality of life upgrade. I'm so sick of this, so while that's smelting, I'll go clear the top layer away, I suppose, and see if we have any dirt afterwards with which to fill in the hole. Then we'll be able to path it all down. Everything will be lovely and beautiful. No issues will ever arise, ever. It sounds like there's a zombie in this room. No? Oh no, it's just the portal itself making creepy, spooky noises. That is one of the reasons why I built it out further away from our home. Well, home in parentheses. Our storage room. I can't tell if this garden trowel... 250 durability. How do these stack up? 195. So it does have more durability than our bone tools, but I feel like it goes rather quickly regardless. Maybe it's just the fact that we're mining more dirt, or like dirt-like items more often. But I feel like the durability of this goes down a little more quickly than I'd like it to. Again, it might also be the fact that it is an iron level tool, not made of actual iron. So if we... Do we have access to any iron yet? No, it doesn't look like it. I don't think it compares as favorably to proper iron tools in terms of durability. We'll have to replace all these torches we're breaking. That should be okay. I don't think there were any on top of the center of this, the central area of the terracotta. So I think we should be able to just place it around the horse enclosure where they kind of match up across from the other side and make it good. Boy, I wonder if we can use this for anything useful. Terracotta bricks. Wow, is that sort of really ugly? Like, man, is that ugly. You know what? Forget it. We got plenty of it. We're going to use it to build the walls of this place. I was saying we were going to use limestone before. Limestone is sort of a sickly yellow color, but this is even worse, and we have tons of it. So let us make it into bricks, and thusly into stone brick. Or I suppose terracotta brick. So what's the process involved in that? We can make it into a single... Oops. We can make it into a single brick. We turn this terracotta clay into anything? No, it looks like we have to do the bricks. Oh, and we have to actually dry the bricks too. Can I... Let's see, how do we make a drying rack again? That just sticks? No, that is slabs. I might want to industrialize my drying center as well. Maybe I'll move that over into the building alongside all of this. And we'll just leave this sort of for remembrance. But I suppose we'll just do... You know what, let's start off with seeing how many slabs we've got left over. How many slabs? We do. Make 2 more drying racks. We'll just kind of slap them on the ends here. So that should make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And we'll hang them out to dry. sort of derpily looking. They don't look too great. Sun's setting right now. Let's go see if we have any dirt, so we can patch the hole up first thing tomorrow. If not, we'll have to go out and mine some. We've got 45. I don't think that'll be enough, though. So yes, I think we will have to go on a dirt mining expedition. Current aesthetic, cheap and plentiful. That is 100% true. If it's there, I have it, and it's just, you know, all over the place. It is going to be a lovely, lovely day. We'll take 2 of our flint for repairing our trowel when we finish this mining expedition to repair it. And I think, where should we carve out? We should carve out someplace so that we can use it to expand later, I think. Everything around us is pretty flat. Maybe I'll do this hill over here. Yeah, I think the hill will work. So let's get down to mining dirt. We got plenty of hemp fiber, or plant fibers. We got lots of worms that we can fill our trap back up with. And we shall get lots of flowers we don't care about or need in any way. Oh, it's broken. Begone, flowers. No, begone. There we go. Oh, we don't even have room for the... Oh, no, we do have room for the worms. They're just a little out of our reach. I'm noticing an issue in that we've run out of space for the dirt that we're currently collecting. Maybe that'll be enough. Maybe just doing that little section of hill will be enough to fill up this little plot of land. Evidently not. But luckily we've got dirt remaining, so we are in business. We are almost to another full stack. There it is. We go back again to do it all over. I think we'll need at least one more return trip. Especially if we keep on messing up like that. Sort of get the weird edges here. Yep. That is that done. We can toss worms in the trap. Oh, good thing too, because we're almost out. Okay. Last trip down. I need to come and clean up all of these plant fibers, as well as all the miscellaneous flowers that we've been tossing on the ground. We don't particularly need them for anything, but they're just sort of ugly to look at. And it's a bit of a waste to have them just fall to the ground completely unused. Okay, 64. Yep, we're good. Last one here. Yeah, this definitely won't use all of the dirt. And look at that. Actually, don't look at that because we don't have room for it. Toss the plant fibers in a chest somewhere. Just merge that across. Oh, our terracotta sort of went everywhere. Yeah, here we go. This should be enough space to pick up all those flowers and bits and bobs here and there. Okay. Clean up lots of worms. We filled up on flowers already, of course. We'll just plant these here. Man, we really found a lot of flowers. Okay. That'll be the last of the items, I think. we pick up any more flowers? It doesn't look like it. Anything left on the ground? Again, no. So we're good. Okay, let's do more inventory management. We no longer have inventory space with which to manage, so we're gonna make another chest here. Oh, and this is gonna start being real awkward. Dump the terracotta. We shall move this over here. We'll remerge everything. Please tell me none of the terracotta went in any of these. Oh no, this is a mud clump. This is a different thing. Stick fibers in. Yeah, let's consolidate our fibers, I think. Still don't know what that stuff is. So that'll go in that chest. We've got our flint. We've got some spare flint. We have got some more worms to get rid of. I don't think we have enough room for those in the trap. Maybe we do. We'll see. But let's consolidate all our plant fibers into this chest over here. We got the 64 here. Oh no, this is plant twine. Okay. Here's more plant fibers, and take out the wolf stuff. And stick the plant twine, which really could use a texture update. Move that out. Wolf stuff, go there. Yeah, we're good. We are doing well. All right, so let's do these in multiples of 3. So we'll stick 12 in here. What I'm going to do for that is I'm going to expand our drying rack situation dramatically. So I'm wanting as many planks as possible to make slabs. Drying basin. What do you do the same thing? Man, I wish there was a way I could look as to what you were doing. Just uses terracotta. I wonder if this is would be similar to the terracotta that we're currently making. Suppose we'll see. We'll keep drying while we're waiting for that to get chopped up. This is divisible into multiples of 8, so we'll do all of it. And we'll slap them back on there. Just in time for the sunset. So by using this, we can do stacked terracotta, which looks like slabs, or we can do bricks. Let's see what it looks like just on its own. Wow, is that an ugly block? And we really can't do anything with that. Oh, cobble. Let's see how the cobble looks, actually. Oh, the cobble looks much better. Okay. Well, much better is stretching it, but it looks better than it does just in its normal poop form. As it stands, it looks kind of like a big solid block of poop in its default form. So I guess as with the green chest, maybe just turning it into, turning it into the cobble will do enough. I wonder if we can automate these. Suppose it doesn't cost too much to get a hopper just to test it out. Oh, we've got our extra sticks here as well. So to make that hopper, we still need chest and these. And let's make 2. We can test out if this works. So if we put a hopper underneath, will it take it out when it's finished? Whoa, nope, that's not what I want. If we put a hopper above, I think this is probably a no. If we put a hopper above, does it put it on there? Yes, it does, surprisingly. So why doesn't it... Oh, you know why it probably doesn't? It's because there's no chest there. Let's get ourselves an extra chest. So the setup for this is a little odd. Oops. There we go. We need to have... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can totally automate that. Well, semi-automate this. I'm going to sort of destroy the design function of this. No, I won't. I will expand the design function of it because we've got some extra cobblestone with which to make a stand-up for. And I will make it such that... Hold up. There we go. I will make it such that we have a full row of drying racks. Chests on top of... Oh, this is going to take a lot of wood. We'll have chests on top of all of them. We'll have hoppers leading into and out of each of them, and we'll have more chests on the bottom. So this is going to require a lot of wood. We're going to have to break into our oak farm over here, which is fine. Going to require fixing up this axe for sure. Maybe in the middle of this. I don't mean to be breaking all these leaf blocks with it, but I kind of just bob up and down the blocks with the hop-up height. Yep, our axe is just about to go. It'll do it in this next tree. If not before then. Here it goes. Oh, yep, there it is. Okay. Let's take our bronze out. And evidently we had more copper in there than we needed. Perfect, so we've reached the next level. Let's start making some tools with this stuff. Because I think it is safe to say that we can firmly retire these bone tools. And like so. Uh-oh, we're missing a step. Why can I not make... Oh, these have to be smashed into plates first. Okay, that's why. So let's nap. Yeah, I think let's nap the night away. I'm pretty sure it's night outside. Is it not? Oh, it's midday. I think it's another eclipse, which happened with confusing regularity. Okay, so let's smash all of these into plates. Okay, I'm seeing where automation could come into this in the next couple of ages. we've got the plates now. Jog back over to our house. Now we can place them in and make ourselves a better set of tools. So we just need 5 more. We'll make the pickaxe and our sword. Oops, not like that. Like so. And I mean, I guess we'll store the old ones. Did we store our previous set of tools? I don't think we did. They kind of sucked, though. Then again, so do these now comparatively. So let's just toss them in our... What was this, salt before? I think this was the salt area where there's a little bit of an undertow. There you go. Thanks for working with me, friends. Have fun in the water. Don't call to ask for money or anything. Okay, so now we can get back to chopping up the rest of this stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. That's tearing through them. Oops, and we're kind of using that. Whoa, and they really tear through leaves, I'll tell you. This one's a big tree. We're gonna have to go out for a couple logs. I'm hoping that in this mod pack there's still a whole tree axe, because that just chops everything from the logs up immediately. So you don't need to go up and clear the logs like so for all the leaves to come down. It should all do them in a single bunch. Okay, there we go. Oh, making progress. Oops, making too much progress. Yeah, this stuff just tears through. This is great. This is fantastic. Any more logs up there? Doesn't look like it. Got plenty of saplings. Not to mention plenty of wood. We'll put our woodcutter horse back on duty. Throw a whole stack in there. With this bronze, though, what can we do with the bronze now? I believe, was it bronze the last thing we needed for our gearbox? Bronze plates. Yeah, so we could actually get our mill all up and automated, which is what we were trying to do last time, that we kind of got stymied by our lack of bronze production. So maybe we'll see if we can do that today. We got 2 spare bronze plates for it. We can make the wooden gears. We can make the glue pretty easily in the cauldron. And the slabs are all done by the chopping block. So yeah, we can definitely get that in production. I've somehow got 17 terracotta bricks. Okay, so we'll finish off the automation of the 8 rows of drying racks there. We've got 1 chest already, so we need 1 less out there. Oh, but we'll actually need all these chests for hoppers, of which we can only make 3 right now. We'll nap first. And then we'll get on that sort of stuff. I think it's more important to have a feed-in system because we're going to be waiting on a lot of wood. I may convert this press horse to another chopping horse because we're honestly being slowed down by that. And we haven't really used the press at all. Let's take a look at what you can even make. Make 9 items. Crush coal. More coal. You can make salt, shadow gems, more salt. I don't know what a washi is. Looks like something to do with astral sorcery or some sliding doors. Canola seeds, which we somehow get out of dirt. Not sure how that one works. More salt, more clay. Yeah. So I think we'll take out the press here. We'll make another chopping block. Unless we've got one already. So I can't say that I can see any. So we'll take our many, many extra chopping blocks. We just need flint. Oh, we do need 2 more leads. Do we have any spare? Oops. Double oops. Got 1 spare, so we still need to make 1 more lead. Which I actually think we have. Oh, shoot. Let's make room here first. Let's make some room. Oh, man. Okay, we are in an inventory impasse. Tin, go there. Bronze, also go there. Worms, we will stick you in the strainer. Perfect, and we have enough for all of you. We've got spare apples and saplings. We'll stick the apples where the apples go. But the saplings, pretty sure, yep, got a stack of them. Put this moss over here. Put the many, many sticks we've picked up over there. And don't need the engineer's hammer at the moment, so we'll put that back up there. Same goes for the stone mallet. Mechanist journal can also go back. We're clearing the space here. We're clearing a bit of space. How's our chopping block coming along? Making stacks. Always good to see. Got 5 chests. Could do with a whole bunch more. We use, 3 of these. Let's make the last hoppers we need. Nope, we need an entire other set of hoppers. Okay, and then we wait for wood. We need 16 hoppers and 16 chests. I hope the chests will play nice, actually. Because they might connect, and I don't know if they'll function properly if they do connect. I think they should. Tur chest 9th. Hold on. What? That is stuff that I don't know if is actually better. I kind of want to make it just out of curiosity, really. I don't think we have any dirt, though, so that's sort of stopping us from doing that. We'll stick more on here by hand since we're waiting anyway. one day we will have enough wood to make all these chests and all the hoppers. Really just about everything. So cordage and string. Got our string here. Huzzah. A single stick that we had left over conveniently. Got these. We don't have our wood planks, but now we do. This, that, and these. Uh-oh, I'm missing something. Flint. We don't have the flint. And here we go. Okay, we've got our second chopping block. We can spread out the workload a little more, get our wood chopped just a wee bit faster. Let's check how much he's got in his chest right now. Inbox looks good. You're not free. You're just being reassigned. Nope. Throw our horse chopping. There it is. And lead you onto that. Because we haven't thrown the wood in yet. There we go. Now the fella in the middle is no longer the only horse working. Still got 12 miscellaneous chopping blocks to deal with, but you win some, you lose some. Okay, I need 5 more? Yes. Which I think I now have enough wood for. That's that. And everything else is going to be chests. So, how are we going to set this up? I guess we just line it up sort of like so. I think. Hopefully the connection here won't be an issue with all the hoppers. And okay, it does look like it only turns it in when it's actually dry. There we go. Nope, nope. There we go. 3. Nope. That's out of place for sure. And I no longer have a way back up. Shoot. Our single remaining piece of cobblestone will have to do the trick. Perfect. And once our horses get done with the rest of our wood... Oh, actually, we've already got plenty of it going. We will have our chest situation figured out. 8. We got 2 out there right now, so we need 6 more. Yes. Get these chests down here. Oh, no. Okay. I do understand a problem that I'm having here. What can you turn into? Can you turn into a dirt chest? Wooden crate. Copper chest. A dirt chest, 9,000. Okay. Let's go find that leftover dirt we got. Here it is. Let's see how this dirt chest 9000 thing works. What? What is this? Stack of dirt. Insert the stack of dirt of your choice into the highly receptive slot. Enjoy having the great convenience of having that dirt available to you anytime you pass by this chest. Your dirt may not be stored. It may slowly leach into the environment. Alternatively, it may not do anything at all. What? I've been duped. I have been quite bamboozled, very much duped. I've wasted an entire chest here. Ugh, how terrible. So, forget what that book says. I'm not tossing it into a lava flow, but I sure am going to toss it out into the world. That's terrible. You can only store dirt in the chest. You can only store one stack of it. What? That is ridiculous. I suppose I could use these Primal Chests, but I really don't... Like, they're not all that great. I suppose I'm not going to be drying things in industrial sizes anyway. Wood to copper chest upgrade? Could just do copper chests. That's a little expensive. I suppose I can always reuse them for something, perhaps. Let's see if we can sleep the night away, along with the rain. Evidently, yes. Well, that sucks. I forgot that in this version of Minecraft, you can't have adjacent chests next to each other. Oh, man. Well, on the plus side, we've got our full stack of terracotta bricks. I guess I'll just break these so they can become marginally less ugly. We'll convert our other sources over here. Okay, you know what? I think we'll go for... We've got the extra rocks. Can we turn this chest with, like, a rock into it? Nope. Could we surround it with rocks? No. Ugh, what an absolute waste of wood. Okay. So if we measure these out correctly, go like so. We'll stick in between chests on them. We'll put these up top. We'll put in between chests on those. And we can always use chests, I suppose. Yeah. We'll just use the wood to make default chests. Or the we'll use this wood to make these types of chests. Or you know what? We'll replace these types of chests. Forget it. We don't need these anymore. Let's do that. So if we take all the stuff out of here. Out. Oh, okay. We're running out of inventory space, but whatever. We don't need them right this moment anyway. Okay. All right. There's everything over there. Put that chest there and just stick everything that was in the old chests into this chest. Sand, sticks, some bones, that dye powder, limestone. Here we go. Perfect. We'll stick the dirt back there from when we got utterly and completely bamboozled. Okay. The horse press in there for good measure. Perfect. Okay, so we can upgrade our chest room and clear our and build up our automatic rack all at the same time. Yeah, this works out. Let's make another chest to fit the space. We're actually gonna have basically our collection of items here. Can we just break? Yeah, there we go. Break it goes all the way over to the floor. Toss that on the ground for a sec. Make 2 more chests to fill the space. Why can't I not? Oh, right, because I can't put that there. I forgot what an inconvenience this is. We'll upgrade this to copper chests. That way they'll be considered something else. Copper upgrade. Copper plating around some wood. Okay. But for this stuff, yes, we shall clear you all into there. Oh, and we can arrange it now too. Perfect. Okay then. We've still got a stone shovel for some reason. We'll toss that, I suppose. Okay, that's all packed up. Move on to this one. Got a single brick from somewhere or another. Put that with the collection. Nice and organized. And just lots of fleece from that. Okay. Just gonna take a quick second here to make sure all of this works out. No, we just need 2. And yeah, you'll go there. And you'll come back. Shoot, where's the chest? Go, 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 go. Organization is in the back seat for a second. Wood, marble. Yep, yep. Sure. Oops, nope, we need you. We got bowls from somewhere. Seeds. Okay. I think we're good. This goes over here. Last one goes over. Yeah, I think we're good. We have 7 chests. Oops, and we forgot to throw carrots back in there. We've got lots of extra space going on. Heck, we might be able to take down those shelves too. We've got our intermediate chests. I think these should be able to accept resources from a hopper. Do I have any more hoppers to check? The answer should be yes, but it is currently no. Where did I throw them? Uh-oh. Where did I throw them? There they are. They're just off in the corner. So let's convert stack of this. Is it just because of the angle? If we need to, we can convert this into... We convert all of them into old chests. Where on earth did that go? Oh, no, it's still there. Yeah, so it doesn't look like we can actually use these, but we should definitely be able to use the Primal Chests. That for sure should be something we should use, right? Or we should be able to use. Yes. Okay. So we're good on Primal Chests. These are all good. We'll convert these into Primal Chests. We don't need the advanced ones. We can just turn them into the basic ones, which do require the Darkland oak, so we'll need to chop more of that. And we'll need 1, 2, 3 more. That'll just be 3 of these then. We'll split your load. There you go, buddy. Okay. And so to get everything on top here working, there we go. We can hold on it. There we go. So we'll have 4 of the default type of chest remaining. Perfect. And that should feed into that. And now we've got automation going there. Perfect. This is a prime time to organize. This is not a prime time to organize. There is so much random stuff shoved into these chests. I'm calling it organized when I just use the sort function. That's what I'm going for at this point. We'll lead ourselves back to a healthy state. We'll put our smelteries back here. We've got a whole bunch of extra wood. But we'll get through it soon enough, I'm sure. I think I'll toss all of these down as well. I've got an oak door for some reason. Interesting. So the chest there. Go on top. Wooden hopper. I've got a spare? What do I have a spare from? Did I forget to put an output? Yes, I did. Or the remaining bottom chest there. There we go. Okay. We have made good progress. Yep, that'll be fine. Let's chop these down now that we've got the spare space to put all that stuff away. Toss the stone shovel into the drink. Block these up on either side so we know what we're looking for. Still got our original crafting rock as a little throwback. There we go. Okay, everything's still in order. Last one. Perfect. Organize it up. We're one short. We are one throwing axe short. Where could it have gone? Did it fall outside? Yes it did. Oh my goodness, a whole lot of stuff fell outside. Oh, including a piece of our roof that apparently died. Must have died during the creeper explosion. So let's actually fill up that hole now that we've got the extra dirt to do so. I know we've got some somewhere here. Oops, and we've also got to toss all this stuff. Yes, this, that. I think everything left in our home row here. Got the wood, we've got our crafting bench, sleeping bag, rocks. Maybe we don't need the work knife anymore. We haven't really used it recently. Same thing with the gravel mesh. So maybe we'll leave these out. Yeah, let's leave them out. The dowsing rod we've been using for stuff, but that's kind of niche. Put that in there. And the shark meat. It's definitely something we could use, or we could put away. Why are these so far apart from each other? That's not right. I think I'm going to put them all in a... Yeah, there we go. Perfect. Have we lost anything we need? No. How is this stuff coming along? It is going well. We can take half out of those chests, combine them, divide them into 3. Install them here because they have extra capacity. I think that's how that evens out, since these are both only feeding into 1 and each of the other ones is feeding into 2. Yes. Okay, all of you get turned into rocks. Alrighty. We have building materials that don't look great, but they look. Yep, they do look alright. Yep, that's the doorway. Not quite enough to finish off either of these walls. I probably should have finished this wall first, but it's fine. We should set up our torch situation here. I think we'll... Dang, we can't mount you on walls, can we? I think we'll do the same thing we have going in the other place, which is... let's see. 2 out from each... Yeah, so there's a 2x2 square between each of the walls and the torch. They're sort of inconvenient, but since we don't have coal right now, that is what we're going to end up going for. Okay. We're doing good. Hey, each of these things has 500 durability. Not nearly as good as diamond, but they mine at the speed of diamond, so it should be good. We can always patch them up later. Yeah. Okay, we finished automating that. What did we say we were going to do next? We said we were going to build a building next, but we still have to wait for that to happen. I suppose we could get some of the intermediate steps out of the way. We could we could get the channel built. We could do aqueducts and piping. So let's see how the aqueducts work. We've got spare bricks somewhere. Do we? We should have. Yeah, there we go. Well, aqueducts. This is all unfamiliar. Sandstone we could do. Stone we could do. Let's go for sandstone. So we have sand. We have sandstone, actually. We just need clay blocks. Oh no, and we need... Shoot, we do need the press for clay blocks. We can swap them out. We can swap them in and out. We'll put it in so long as we're getting this done, and then as soon as we're done with that, we'll take it back out. Assuming we could find it. There's our press. Alright, buddy. You're going back to your old job. We'll press our clay. Where'd it go? And we need 4 of those to be pressed into 1 clay block. Do we have 4? Yes, we do. So we need 12. 12 to be pressed into a clay block. 4, yep, there we go. We need our sandstone. On the bottom, we've already got 3. Let's see how they work. I believe it was in one of the books here. Maybe the field manual? No. Materials? Nope. So that leaves only the Mechanist's Journal. Windmill, yada yada yada. Nope. Hold on a moment. What are these from? Better with add-ons. Okay, there we go. Aqueducts. Aqueducts can be used to transfer water over long distances, must be placed as a channel with a rim at least 1 block high. Can be input from any source block. Occasionally temperamental, and filling it can sometimes take a short while. There's a maximum distance that water can flow downstream in aqueduct, usually 128 blocks. Water can be stepped up using screw pumps or step down 1 block at a time as long as there's another aqueduct block to flow into. So I guess in order to have a push up into our house, we'll have to have those screw pipes. Screw pumps, rather. For which we'll need an Archimedes screw. Which naturally requires... Oh no, it doesn't actually require copper. We can bronze. We can do it with copper or tin. So we'll need to smash down our copper plates into copper rods to get that done. Otherwise, we need a grate, which will be molding. Which I guess will be a saw. We'll need glue, which we can get, and then we'll need wooden gears, which we've already got. So if we wanted a water source in our little residence right here, it would be a bit of an effort, because we do have to bring it up. We'll have to make at least 4 of these. How many? Let's read more in this Mechanist journal. Aqueduct. Can we click to it from a screw pump? Nope. Given mechanical power from the bottom, we'll pump water from the front face to the top face. Yeah, so it only moves it 1 up. So we would need at least 1, 2. We need at least 2 to get it to move up into our house. And I would have it tunnel in sort of on this level. So we'd only need to raise it up this high. Wait, 1, 2. No, we need to raise it 3 up, actually. So we could do that. It would be an undertaking for not a whole lot of reward. Would be some reward. It would be convenience, but not a whole lot of convenience. I suppose as it stands, let's just try to get this going in. I think we would have it enter like here next to our bed. We'll do it here next to the bed. So let's set it up over here. We did it like so. Yeah, is that considered an aqueduct? Yeah, so it looks like it's filling up. Oh, what the? Okay. Ignoring our piranha attack, our suicidal piranha attack, it looks like it fills it up so that it's actually a full block of water, so a source block, but it just happens to be showing the direction that it's flowing. So we can, let's see, build it up this way. We could seal it up as well so that we wouldn't have risk falling into it. I don't think. Well, let's see here. Still flowing like full? I have no idea. Maybe let's leave it open to air until we can figure out that it's confirmedly okay, if it's fine if we cover over the top. Yeah, what the heck? Let's go for it. It's another step. It's not super necessary, but it'll sure increase the quality of life for us. That's all you need sometimes. I will seal up the entrance on that side so that we don't accidentally run into it. So let's make some more clay. We'll need, how many will we need? 1 here? No. 1 here. So 1, 2, 3. Shoot. I don't know if this is necessarily what we're wanting right here. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that's evening out now. I think we'll want to move it back this way. So it'll be next to this chest in the kind of open space. Do it like this. Coming through here. Yep, there we go. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Shoot, I don't know if the screw pipes count as... No, so they probably don't. So 1 screw pipe here, 2 screw pipe here, 3 screw pipe here, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So we'll need 3 more full sets of aqueducts. We've got a little bit less than that in terms of sand right now. No, we don't. We've got more sandstone. Wait a minute. What can this be turned into? Pile of sand. What can you be turned into? Just sand. Or a glass shard, it looks like. Molten glass. You could be used for adobe. But in essence, not a whole lot. Do that to make the sandstone. We'll get our clay out. Need more than we have. So I think it may be time to go clay hunting again. Yes, I think it's time to go looking for clay. We found that batch at the bottom of the river. But I think that was all of it. Yeah, it looks like that's all of it mined out. Is there more over this way? Perhaps? This clay here? No, this is salt. Oh, and I'm about to drown. Oh, there we go. Okay, there's none close by as far as I can see. I'm also going to pull out my shield in case we're surprised by any sharks. Here we go. Here's some clay. So... this looks like a fair batch. Are you still clay? Yes. Okay, that's that whole vein mined out. Vein in loose terms. Okay, scooch. Whoa, a little glitchy over there. We're back over to our bridge and I suppose harvest our wheat and our, what was this? Starts with a B. We'll figure it out. Our vegetable over here. Since it looks like they are fully completed. Oh, and a piranha has come for a suicide attack. Oh no, it was a hit and run strike. Wow. Look at that. You almost had me. If only for the complete lack of... Uh-oh, come back. Actually making it a significant damage to my health. I suppose if he was relying on me to be low. I have been low before and have not healed for personal reasons, I suppose. No reason whatsoever, really. I wonder if it'll show us how our bees are doing. Oh, we've got lots of honeycomb. I don't know if we can... Oops. I don't know if we can make anything with the bees. Nope. Yeah, they're just kind of there. I guess if we wanted to make more beehives, we could. More apiaries. Breeds bees, creates honeycomb. Yeah, not too much we can do with them. So let's see if we can do anything with this honeycomb, actually. turn it into beeswax. Make it into honey in a crushing tub. What can we do with beeswax? We can make candles. Do they do anything? Ah, they do something with the Hellfire Forge. I've got zero clue as to what that is. Well, for now, can we even eat them? Doesn't seem like it. Can we make the crushing tub? We can. With just some slabs as well. So that's actually pretty easy. For now, let's collect beetroot. That's the one. Collect our beetroot. Grab our extra honeycomb over there and grab what's fallen into the water. Maybe we should extend this platform out instead of just having the single pillar points where the torches are. Because we do have trouble with stuff falling into the water, as well as stuff coming out of the water and jumping at us like we just saw with that piranha. So maybe it's a good idea for that to be fixed up. Still don't know what that is. What am I looking for? I'm looking for someplace to toss my beetroot. There we go. Any seeds? No. Seeds here? Yes. Other seeds here? I think also yes. Got some honeycomb in there. I'll actually pull that out. Got our clay. Oh man, maybe an organization session is in order here. I'm so very lost as to where everything's supposed to go. Seeds going there, no. Plant fibers, yes. Rush stuff, yes. You come back. Dirt. Sure, bone meal. Journal here. Organize. This got split up again. Okay, sleep. Okay, now grab the rest of the terracotta bricks out of here. I still don't think this is enough to build up our house, so I'm gonna make another batch. Or I suppose I'll use the last of our clay. Sans 1. I'll throw them in these double chests up here. Not technically the most efficient, but whatever. Could be worse, that's for sure. There we go. Let's get consuming. It's been a while since we've checked on our food. Getting a little low on protein. Our grain has gone way back up. Fruits are stable. Vegetable is high. So I think we're starting to be able to cover the food groups here. We've got our berries for a not great, but definitely renewable source of food. Wherever the heck they go. Where do they go? Surely they go somewhere. They go here. There we go. We have got our wheat farm out there for our source of grain. We've got the beets for a source of vegetable. And for meat, I guess we could start going for the fish, really. With the traps, we're doing pretty well. So let's see if we can stick. Don't tell me one fish got split. Okay. Pull something out of here. Mushroom. There we go. And Saccharos saplings. Throw that with the Saccharo wood. Put that in there. There we go. Now all of our items that we get from these strainers goes into one bag, one batch. Okay, that's all good. We are looking for, oh yes, fish. So protein. I wonder if we can make any combinations here. Can make a sandwich with, looks like any sort of meat and bread. We got 10 bread. Let's cook 10 fishes. Most of this. Let's season up this clownfish. And that should restore both meat and grain with the sandwich. Could do meat and vegetable with these dinners, steak dinners. Or ham and eggs? What does an egg come from? I guess if we just throw a chicken egg? I'm disappointed that there aren't more fruits. Because that's the one we're sort of having trouble with right now. I really wouldn't like to consume like 100 wild berries all at once just to get my fruit up. But it's kind of looking like that's what it's going to be. It doesn't look like there's any current combinations. Pumpkin piece. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any combinations of fruit that we can make at the moment. So we'll have to stick with just combining the other things, and we'll do the fruits as needs must. So we take these and don't tell me that this is the one fish that I can't eat as a sandwich. All meat cooked. Cooked fish, cooked salmon, cooked fish or salmon. Apparently clownfish is not considered enough of a fish. Oh, that's because this is before clownfish was actually a fish. This is a modded fish, so it's not added to the collection. Well, that's dumb. That is just excessively stupid. Oops. Fine. We'll do it like so. Make sandwiches out of these yet. I assume by the time that I get finished with... Well, no, because I've got the extra fish now. We'll start eating these, even though I wanted to fit them in a sandwich, but somehow these don't fit between 2 slices of bread. Okay, so that organized. These made. I need to place them so I can break them. And that gives them some texturing. And then we can build the rest of our slightly bricked poop house for our kiln, our alloy kiln over there. Perfect. This is going to be a purely functional building. Or so it's seeming. Because boy, is it not going to be a looker. This is going to look like a hot pile of, well, poop bricks, really. That's the only thing I can say this texture is. It's really not great. I've also realized that because we've exchanged all the dirt out here, we can actually path everywhere. So we can path over this way. Probably break our shovel in a second here. Yep, there it is. Our trowel is now broken, but you can see we go a little bit faster. That's with grass. We go a little bit faster while we're on a path. So that'll just be a nice little quality of life thing. Where's our flint? There it is. And since this trowel is so easy to repair, I do not feel at all guilty using it to do this. We'll make a path down this way, I suppose. Yeah, like over here. Make it 3 wide. So this will come by our drying station. It'll come up to our original bed / TP area. And then it will come around along the back of our house over here to where the fires are. And we'll take down the torch here a sec. There we go. There we go. And I hear, yep, there's a piranha trying to come get us. Not today. Alright, let me slap you into a sandwich. Perfect. There we go. Oh, and that actually made 20. Sweet. And those both restore more than either would a piece. So we have definitely come out as a net positive there. Alrighty. I do want to have the torches back, though. Or the singular torch, I suppose. That'll be fine. We'll just end it right here. There we go. It'll just lead up to it. It won't actually touch it. Or maybe it'll touch it like that. There we go. A little weird. A little scuffed. Maybe like that. Yeah, that doesn't look too weird. We'll just leave it like that. We've got our indoor bed now, so we're not lying on the ground. And then we've broken our boots, which is sort of inconvenient. We'll just make these into more Totemic Torches. We have sticks somewhere. There we go. I want to get rid of all of the plant twine that we've currently got, mostly because it annoys me that we have both types. I'll go light this outside. And huzzah, we've got more torches. Wait a second. Oh no. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, we've got one here. We've got no more terracotta, which means we can't build our building anymore. Okay, we've got to break into the underground vault of it. So we'll take down all of this terracotta, I suppose. I guess it works the same way as clay, so it does make sense that we ran out early. We won't be able to fill this in, though. This is way too much dirt to fill in with the current supply that we have, and I don't really want to tear down that hill anymore. It was kind of just a fix the top layer of this sort of deal. Maybe we stick torches down here and just light it up and hope nothing spawns. It is too tall in some places, so things like creepers could spawn, but not if it is lit up. Yeah, I think I'll just go mine this whole thing. Maybe go up once or twice to repair the shovel, or the trowel, since it's going to break shortly. But boy, am I glad that this has a high mining speed. In fact, I'm really glad that we got all the bronze stuff and this trowel, because it means that we really don't need to go slow anymore. This stuff kind of just tears through. If it hadn't, this would take an extraordinarily long amount of time. Let's see, what was... is it F9? No. Ooh, that's not it. F7? Yes, F7. So once we get finished with this, we'll use the F7 overlay to make sure that we light up all the corners as well as we can with those torches that we've picked up. If we need some more, we've only got 8 at the moment. If we need some more, I don't mind making them. We've got plenty of extra sticks. There goes our shovel. Plenty of extra sticks that we can work with, and plenty of plant fiber. That's the one. So we're not particularly low on anything there. And we have the crafting bench too, so it's not a huge ordeal to make it either. We just kind of click everything into the inventory, unlike how we did before. Man, you never realize how easy the crafting bench is to work with until you don't have it. Not having to slam everything with that dumb crafting rock. Oh, it's such a relief. But I think we should be getting to the end of the vein. I hope. I am sure bored of mining this stuff. But I want to get it done. I'm going to toss all of this in the chests. In the drying rack chests, that is. Just let it hang out in there. I don't generally do stuff off stream, but if we end up not having anything to do other than waiting for these to dry so we can build our kiln building, I may just sit and wait while the world is up, just to let them all dry out before next time, and then we can finish the building next time. Let's start lighting things up. Throw something there. Yep, we're all good. One there. Just don't want to get snuck up on. Also, I can't really see. Oh, please don't tell me it goes lower. Oh, shoot, we're out of room. Okay, we'll run up real fast to toss these in the chests. Okay, that's an ability that they have that I did not know. 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. There we go. This thing is going on for way longer than I thought it would. Oh, there we go. Have we reached the end? It's starting to look like it. Okay, we reached it all. Light everything up here. And hey, we're good. Everything is lit up satisfactorily and only took 4 torches. So let's seal up this. Perfect. Oops, that's not what we need. Like that. We'll turn this menu off. And we'll throw the rest of this into the drying racks, because I don't really think terra clay isn't really useful for anything. The only other thing that it does make is those bricks. So 2 to every 1. Okay, and then whatever. Doesn't really matter too much that we're getting everything divvied up exactly evenly. It'll all come out in the end. Hold on a moment. Oh, that's why. Okay. This needs to be converted first. I missed a important step in here. There we go. 4, 2, 4, 2, and 4. These all need to be converted as well. There we go. We got 60. And whatever, we'll toss this in here. Okay. Perfect. Sun's going down. We'll have enough time to slap these down sort of haphazardly and break them. We'll sleep the night away. The next morning we will get up. We will finish building probably one more wall. Of our kiln poop house, and I think that might be it for this stream. We're coming up about on end time. I feel like I still haven't gotten a whole lot of stuff done today. We did manage to get the kiln. We did build the building here, and we tore up a whole lot of terracotta. But I don't know. I feel like there was more that I should have been able to get to. I feel like I should have been able to get to some of the blood magic stuff. I feel like I should have been able to get... well, I suppose we did get the bronze set of tools out of the way. I don't know. We've got our extensions and our barrel done. We've got the aqueducts done. We built ourselves a nice little bed. We got ourselves bees. I believe that was last time. We could go for the blood altar stuff. I think we'll start doing the abyssal craft, blood magic, and Necronomicon stuff later. That will be next stream for sure. We never found coal, and we also never built a standard furnace. I don't think we'd use a standard furnace, to be honest. They cost fuel essentially, and so they're just generally not as useful as. Can we turn you back into? No, we can't. They're generally just not as useful as the grill because that just lives on forever. Just sitting on top of the hoppers or an open flame. But I guess it is something I do want to get out of the way. So let's mine our way out. We'll mine, let's see, just the 8 pieces of cobble that we need because we actually don't have any. That's 7 and 8. Double check this is still all lit up. Looks like it is. Please let me out. And make ourselves a furnace just to say we did. And we might as well do that with the plumbing line, the plumb line. So that is made with bolts of string and a single rock. And a bolt of string is just a spindle, some sticks, and string around the outsides. So we'll get that done. We need 2 of them. And then we need our string. Got our fleece here. Do we not still have string left over? We do. Uh-oh. Where did we put our work blade? I think... There it is. It's in this chest. So... 10... Like that? I think 16 is enough to surround these 2 spindles that we have. Yes. I guess we didn't really need to pull out the 2 pieces of string we had before. But this will allow us to tell our Y location, since the F3 menu no longer has any of that data. It has a few bits and bobs here and there, but it's mostly just to do with updates and frame rate, and it's really not in terms of... It doesn't even tell you on the right anymore what block you're looking at. So that menu is sort of non-usable. So you have to use in-game tools to tell you what's what. So, you know, 66 right here, yada, yada, yada. So if you're going cave mining, I think it might be more for looking for particular veins of items. It'll be a useful tool to have. But since we're sort of not doing that right now, I'll just kind of toss that where it may go. I'll toss these spindles too, because I don't really need them for anything. These are basically just collection units. So they'll just hold a whole bunch of items together so that it takes up less space. And then, as you saw, sometimes it can be used to craft other items. And usually it'll give it back once you break or use up the item in a crafting recipe. Alrighty. We're still waiting on that to smelt. We've got... Oh, we've got our Aqueduct project to work on still. That's right. That'll use Archimedes something. That'll use the plum? No. What does this turn into? Screw pump, that's the thing. So we've got to get the plank siding, which we need the saw for. And the saw we will need the water wheel for. Okay, so I'm seeing that there's still an issue of us needing the water wheel to power stuff. We could, or any sort of power source. But I really want to use the water wheel. That's all set. We need the gearbox, which we've got bronze plates for. We need the axle, which we need black quartz for. That was our limiting equation last time. That I do remember. So for that, we will need to go to the beneath. And the beneath is a Necronomicon ritual, which will require coal dust, a teleporter, which is made with a whole lot of weird stuff. Yeah, it's just going to be a whole ordeal. So I guess we're going to have to get into blood magic before we can do anything else. Primarily before we can do the water wheel and mill operation and all that sort of thing, the saw, etc., etc. But at the very least, we can complete our ugly building today. You may take away my ability to give myself mechanical power via water. One thing I will never let you take is my ability to make a house out of a block that looks like poop. I think the walls are actually finished here, so I guess we're going to be making the roof out of poop blocks too. There we go. Can you be turned into stairs? Odds are pointing to no. But maybe the base terracotta can be. Which we would have to smelt in order to do. No, it doesn't look like that's the case either. What about these bricks? Used as covers, cable facades. I'm surprised there aren't more options that I can use these for. As it stands, we might end up just having a differently colored roof, which is sort of breaking the design aesthetic of our terrible, terrible home. Maybe we could just make them into slabs. Oops, that's not the one. That's also not the one. Can we, cutting tool, can we make you into slabs of some description? Nope, still can't use the stacked terracotta to do anything. Huh, how unfortunate. Don't give me even amounts of things. I want odd amounts of things. I'm just gonna stare until they go and turn into, here they go. One. A block. There we go. Well, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, I can make it up. Yes, just barely. Whoops, daisies. Okay, fell off of that. Since we know we can make it up with our current machine sort of scaffolding system here, I'm going to build everywhere except that. See if I make it like that. Okay, yes, I can just cut off here, sort of. No, like so. Yeah. I think in the middle of this, what I'll do is I'll create a little chimney going up, because we know that there's sort of pollution, but we don't know exactly what it comes from. We were getting ash before when we were getting blinded by the torches in the caves. Oh, look at that. I'm actually out of terracotta again. So we do know that there is pollution around, but we're not exactly sure as to what machines it comes out of. And I feel like a alloy kiln and our smelter system over there would definitely be machines that it would come out of. So let's see. We've got more terracotta sitting in wait. We've still got 2. Yes. No, we don't. There we go. You know what? Why don't we, since the whole house is sort of made of bricks, why don't we make the chimney out of... hold on here. Did we set this up correctly? Yes. How about we make the chimney out of actual brick? And we're a little short on that. If we go like... no, not like that. Like that. We just build up from there. How big is the center area here? It is 3... how have we done this? We've done something wrong here. Diagonal 1, 2. Diagonal 1, 2. No, nothing's wrong here. Is it? How have we done this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, somebody needs to send me back to kindergarten because I think my mental math is about on that level. Why is this 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Why is this 9? How on earth has this happened? Okay, so if you build a 10 out of 10, let me work through the logic with you. If you build a 10 by 10 square on the outside of a building, right? Logic dictates that if you moved one square in the same direction, then it would be 8 by 8 inside, because every single direction goes inwards by 1. Eight plus 1 equals... well, no. Because if you're on the outside, right? You're already on the outside. You go this way 1, and you go this way 1. Oh, I see the issue. They both meet at the same square. Okay. Our interests were built on faulty theses. I think I think that's the plural of theses. So we're gonna. It was a quick fix. Nothing went wrong. So we're gonna call it okay. It was our plan all along to have this happen. Everything is good. Now, if we build the rooftop and put every block one away. Yes, we'll have a central chimney pillar. No, we won't. Hold up. Something's wrong here. Okay. Let's grab this clay. Let's grab these bricks. We're still 2 off, as per our standard. We'll make 1 more brick, just so we can have the full 8 set of laying. These are each 2 apart. They are all 2 diagonally from the corners, as well as 2 away from the walls in each direction. If I build a chimney starting from the points above each of them, it should, theoretically, look good. Maybe. It should be a centrally aligned pillar. Oops. Right, that's why I did that. So we'll just use this as a backing. We don't need the worm. We can just build it up. Actually, we need this here. Like that. And then take out the blocks under them. Okay. Yes. This functions. This is functioning how it's supposed to function. And we have a chimney. Okay. So yes, our chimney should be built as shown. We've got... Do we have enough for 8? Yeah. We have enough for 6. You need a few more. I'm not going to close up the interior until we have like I think a 3 or 4 tall block built up. There it is. We've still got our 2. And now we have 3. This is... Okay. We still ended up with 2, and now we've ended up with 1 extra brick as well. Oh boy. Okay. And I think that'll be the last level. I think that'll be where we call the last level. We can build maybe a lip around it? No. I will build up like this. And then put torches to light up the rooftop. Just kind of like we lit up that rooftop, but a little more weirdly. Yes. Okay. It doesn't look terrible. It looks practical. It looks like it cost very cheap materials that we already had, and that it houses functionally the machines that we are using. All we're missing is another layer or two of brick chimney. Then we can seal up the roof. I think this should be enough. Seal everything up. Please tell me. Nope, still too off. We got another 2. We have them all move along in their rows. Oh, I see why this is taking so much material. It's got a 1x4, a 4-for-1 rather trade of terracotta to terracotta brick. So we're losing out on triple the material essentially. We're losing out on turning the bricks into the terracotta, and then we're losing out on turning the terracotta into the terracotta bricks, which in terms of the word sounds that we're making, I feel like we're getting kind of gypped on that. But we'll sleep because it's both raining and nighttime. It fixed both of those things. Sweet. And maybe we will have enough. Nope, we still have 2. I'm not sure how I always ended up with 2. I feel like I should have ended up with more than that at this point. We are just waiting on one more piece of terracotta. And then we will call this complete. We will end the stream, calling this day a somewhat success. And we will return on Monday. Yeah, Monday, I believe, because Friday again, we're going to be dropping into Sunless Sea. We'll be adventuring with our rapscallion orphan that we've currently got there. If you haven't watched any of those yet, I'd welcome you to show up. It's a different time, but it's definitely an interesting adventure that we go on. Okay, we've got 2, 3. Get the brick. We place our last brick up here. There we go. I feel like we need one more layer. The inside, though, could also use some work. Decorative blocks. Let's scan down the just enough items compendium for blocks that we could use to cover up these terrible, nasty-looking walls. We've got slabs. We've got sidings. Could use those to hide stuff somehow. Wow, rainbow bricks. How does this work? Blue dye powder, green dye powder, and red dye powder with porcelain bricks. Interesting. It's not that they're kind of RGB. They've actually got porcelain starting on whatever color you decide on. Interesting. That's not really what I'm looking for right now. Is there like some sort of paneling that we could put? I know that there's paneling. Nope. We saw that as a crafting recipe for this stuff. Covers. Cutting tool. We need iron, which we don't have yet. Maybe we can't do paneling as described. Maybe there's another option here that we could take instead. Lots of unfamiliar items. I don't understand why I have access to these if they're unfamiliar. Oh, you know, they're probably items that we discover after we get a little further into the tech tree. Got lots and lots of different types of building blocks. Ooh. We've got different types of scythes, which actually sound useful for clearing grass. Interesting. I may have to make those next time. We've got a Venus flytrap, or a Venus man-sized trap, looks more like. Where'd that thing go? It was unsettlingly large. There it is, that thing. Rather spooky. Dang, I'm not seeing any wall panels. Gates, not quite what I'm looking for. Nope, that's all the pages scanned. Doesn't look like we have access to anything like that yet. But we did find out, I suppose while we're waiting, we did find out that we can use a hoe, 2 sticks, and some string, which we conveniently have left over here. Is our hoe in here too? Yes, it is. To craft a mighty scythe. This I actually do want to test out over here. Let's say. Oh yeah. So it's a little loud because you hear all of it breaking at once. But does that clean up area well? That is so much easier than doing it all by hand. And boy, does it deafen you too. Let's test it by this farmland. So it doesn't break any of the farmland, nor the stuff on top of it. All it really goes for are the weeds and flowers. That's really convenient. And it goes up and down ledges we've tested out. This is an exceptional tool that I wish I had known about when we were clearing out mass area storage over there. Let's plant all of these flowers down by the riverside. I'll call any flowers growing at water level, I'll call those even. I won't mess with you, probably. If I need your space, then I will, but otherwise, I'm going to call it good. Fuchsia, got some poppy. I do remember seeing that there was a chest specifically for the Ferdinand's flowers. So maybe that collects them just infinitely? I hope so, because there are a whole lot of types of them. Or maybe it has specific slots for them. Here we go. Because as it stands, I have been just putting them down sort of where they lay. There we go, 8. And that should be enough to fill up our top layer here. But yeah, if that exists, that chest does things the way that I think it does, then that would be a nicer way of having that work out. All right, perfect. We have got everything settled in here. Shoot, can I make these into slabs? Can I make this into slabs? We'll see. We shall see. I don't think we can. Nope. I think the only thing we can make these things into is more of these. Same with this. Make it into a cover. Yeah, but not a whole lot else we can do with that. Because I want to kind of conceal or close up the gaping chimney. I want like a little paneling or something over it. Maybe if I go like that, kind of hangs out there. Yeah, so we have sight to it, but not. I don't really like how that looks. I really wish there was a slab version of this. Maybe we can get a chisel from Chisel and Bits, and we can just make our own slab out of it. Tin plate and a stick. We have leftover tin. Let's go for it. Where is our tin? Here it is. We just need one, and we need our mallet. There it is. We'll toss this up in there. Let's bring this to our smacking spot. And run it all the way back. Grab a stick. Need to make some space here. I'll take the creeper oyster out. I guess along with the spindle and the marble. There we go. And stick the stick and the plate together. Okay. So let's sleep the night away. And then we will make four and only 4 coverings for this. I think I'll have them rest at the same level. So I kind of just want to make it a half slab. I haven't actually worked with chisel before. Oh, okay, so you do that in inventory now. So let's do this. Put that in. Yes. Hold on, how do you work? Left click to chisel blocks in the world, target a block by leaving it in inventory. I don't know what that means. Oh, you know what? I probably, once I've cut this, I will... Because as far as I understand it... Oh, whoops. That would explain why. This isn't the right one. I've brought the wrong chisel. Okay, we now have this type of chisel, but we needed a different type of chisel. So this chisel goes back in the box. We grab another bit of tin. This time we don't need to hammer it out. We grab another stick. We slap these two side by side with each other, and now we have a single bit chisel. Okay, so now, do you tell me how to work? Left click to chisel, left alt to display menu. Nope. Large cube, medium cube. Nope, that just breaks it. This is going to take a second. Connected plane. How on earth do you work? Explain to me, please. Shift clicking? Nope, that doesn't do anything. I feel like I should be doing something to this. But, Nope, it just breaks. Can I use it in inventory? Can I use it on you? No. There's a trash can I can't use, apparently. I've never seen that before. How do I do things to you? Shift click, control click. Okay, let's double check the controls here, because this is the last thing I want to do before I sign off for the day. Inventory. Okay, let's just scroll down to chisel and bits. There are no dedicated keys for anything. Radial menu. L menu. Okay, so I'm just going to assume that's left alt. Probably that takes something else. Dang. Alright, I'm also going to move slightly away from those cows. How do I use you? Right, this I've got to take a look at. Let's take a look here.
This is algorithm X2, and I'm just going to design, which allows you to rotate. I'm going to go ahead and just grab a couple of these and make 4 bags, which store.
Okay, well, evidently there are more steps. Oh, I forgot to flip the screen. Whoops. Evidently there are more steps involved in doing chisel and bit stuff. And I do not understand any of it. So for now, I'm going to toss it into a box. No, I'll toss it into a different box. I'll toss this into that box. I'm going to take out of here. There we go. Toss it into box. Sort everything in there. Sort everything in here. Move that back into line. Up. Hip. And hidely ho. Well, we have got it done. We have built our terrible looking kiln house. It actually doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would, though the inside does leave something to be desired. We have set up our automation system for our drying racks here. we have gotten some of the way on our aqueduct system. We'll have to build that next time. We have put an extra large clay barrel inside our home that we can't really access, but we can definitely pull stuff out of the sides from because we are telekinetic. And we've mined up a whole bunch of terracotta under here. Not to mention we got a few of these advancement stones. The aqueducts, we got the extension placed down. We built a furnace for no reason. We built a plumb line for pretty much no reason. And we got our kiln stuff all done. So next time it should just be blood magic, I think. I think we'll go into blood magic. And I will do my best to work out how it all works together. But hopefully with that, we should get the Necronomicon, we should get some black quartz, and we will be able to make the water wheel. And we'll be able to make all that sort of automation stuff come together. But if you stuck with me this long, thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you. I will be playing more of this next Monday. On Friday, I will be playing some Sunless Sea, if you want to show up for that. And regardless, I will see you, hopefully, sometime else. Adios, everybody. Cheers.